Skatosis, episode 124. Wow, we nailed it. Saturday Night Live style.
All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm Drew Domkus.
I'm Aaron Monty, the true host.
The true host. I'm just the co-host who does all the work.
He does all the work.
And look, Skatosis is just it's the condition of being consumed and obsessed with skateboarding. All things skateboarding.
All things skateboarding.
Here we are. Hang on. It's Wisconsin. Hang on.
Oh, fuck. We tried to do this outside.
Summer in Wisconsin means everybody is on their hogs.
Yeah.
Right? We're out on the boat.
Yep. Memorial Day weekend.
It's Memorial Day weekend. We're here at Oshkosh skatepark.
Yep.
We're shooting video at the same time, so hopefully this turns out okay.
Hopefully this will be out.
We're out here getting tricks. We were going to record first, but we decided, you had your buddies here. It was the old surfing Streets of Fire crew.
Uh-huh. I had Parker yelling at me to skate.
Yeah.
He's like, you've been stretching for half an hour. And I was. So we were going to record first. I was finishing the Daewon documentary.
Right, because that was my pick.
That was your topic. And then at the same time, I got peer pressured into skating. This was good peer pressure. I got peer pressured into skating. I was going to look up what my topic was because it was probably like in my history of YouTube videos, and I would have been like, oh, it's that?
Okay.
I have no fucking idea.
So I'm picking both topics this
I guess
week.
so.
I
have that. Did you see that Nick Matthews part at all? Pavement?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's a dude on Quasi.
Yeah.
It was like, I think under 3 minutes even. It was a quick one, but it was good.
No, I did not see that. So if the Daewon was my first pick, the second one is SLS, the Street League in London that's going on
let's
right
get
now.
Right into that.
Because we watched the women's final live. Both of us did before we ended up skating today. So I was waiting to leave.
Not together, separately.
Right, separately, but like I was able to watch pretty much the entire finals, which was awesome.
Same. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I gotta say, the women are almost becoming more exciting to watch.
Yeah. They fucking rip. Dude, Alexis Saplone is my favorite.
You know what sucks though is that she was like the worst there. Like not the worst skater, but just like she placed I think last.
Yeah.
And she's so badass that like the talent is so good that she is struggling to keep up with it. I mean, she made it to the finals. That's
Pamela
huge.
Rosa?
Dude, Pamela Rosa finally got her win.
Gnarly,
she's so good and she looks so good. Like I don't even want to sexualize it. It's just these women look better, and when they get into tricks,
they have better style.
They look better in these tricks. Like she's got a killer front crook.
Yeah.
That's just perfect.
She's got a killer back lip.
Dude, I just love her style, the way she approaches the tricks too. Mm-hmm. And she wasn't wearing her big wrist guard this time.
Yeah.
And with the they
wrist is finally better.
They just look so good.
Yeah.
And like now there's this new girl, Julia.
Yeah, the young girl?
Dude, like 10 years old
10
from
years
Brazil.
Old. She almost won.
Dude, she's got Jamie Foy's pinch back Smith. Like
Yes, dude.
Did she do? She was so close to winning the first one. This is like
first one she's in.
And this is the first qualifier to get into the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like she almost won. She's on the podium.
She almost
Didn't she get third?
I think she got third.
She only needed 0.3 or she needed a 4 point something. And
she beat Leticia.
If she would have just redone that back Smith, she would have had it.
Leticia fell out of position because of her.
That was the most like it was a dramatic finals.
Yeah. Did she backsmith down the hubba or the kinked rail?
No, she backsmith down that big square rail.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, here's another thing.
Hold on. Did you like the course?
I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
I want to see what the dudes are doing on it.
Yeah.
It looked a little tight, a little small.
I think that's been happening.
It's a small arena.
Yeah.
But dude, these girls are just so good.
Yeah.
Like even the worst one is like I aspire to be half as good as her.
For sure. I remember watching this and like Joe was sitting there, and of course she doesn't care. But like that 10-year-old,
right?
And she does that back lip to like get into position.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm never gonna fucking do that.
She did that front tail to fakie.
Front tail to
down the big set.
Yeah. Wait.
Down the big
that was
rail.
Leticia.
No, she did it too. The little girl did it too. Like,
okay, I may have missed hers.
You know what I love about her style too? Like when she gets out of a trick, like she just cruises off of the trick like she's so casual, super confident. And then one of them she did, I don't know if it was a Smith, but one of them that she did like a big old dab afterwards.
Yeah, I saw that. That was fun. What I think she reminds me of Nyjah when he was younger with the dreads.
Okay.
Where she's just so confident and just so like confident. I'm present.
Right.
I'm doing. She
so
almost
confident.
made it, like,
Okay,
position pole.
So we had a conversation last time when I showed you that rail that I found in at the Horicon Marsh. Remember that like mega kinked rail?
Yeah. When
I was counting every kinks and you weren't. Excuse me. Burps. Beer burps. So I heard
summer in Wisconsin
today Zitzer describing that double kink, and it was just a one level down. So every angle is a kink.
So a double kink is rail, kink, rail.
Down straight as 2.
So that one had like 16 then.
Because a kinked rail would just be like a kink going down, and then you're just going down. Like Chase did the board slide to nose grind.
Was it double? Oh, the rail today, it was down, flat,
to
kinked
double
again.
kink.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is on that one, it's like a 15 kink rail because it kept going.
I mean, it would double it if we thought it was 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just wanted to at least, like mention that Zitzer called that out, like at least for us to reference that each bend is a kink, like I thought. So I just wanted. I was right.
Then that rail is fucking gnarly. I don't know who's touching that rail.
I don't know either. That's like Cole Wilson.
Cole Wilson
He'll
or
front
Kyle
crook
Walker.
that.
That's what I think of Kyle Walker or Cole Wilson.
Yeah.
They'll never come to that rail in their life.
So, dude, the girls killing it. So, Pamela Rose got first. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it all 3 Brazilians in the?
All 3 Brazilians.
Who was in second?
Leticia took fourth.
It was shoot.
Fuck. And I know the 10-year-old placed.
She got third, I thought.
Yeah.
Was it that Devin? No. Didn't that other girl jump up, or did she jump up to fourth? I don't know.
Candy?
I forgot.
Not Candy.
No, I forgot to see how it ended. But dude, it was such an exciting finals.
Alexis landed that kickflip 50.
Yes.
It was.
And then she tried to do it down the square rail too.
Oh yeah, that's right. And honestly, if she had the momentum, if she landed. Because she just tried kickflip down the stairs.
Right.
If she would, because she has a mean kickflip.
I know.
She has a boned kickflip.
Yeah.
If she would have landed that, I think she would have easily made second or third.
It's not a boned when it's sublomed.
Nice.
Yay.
That one I like. and she's like, does like all the arts and graphics a weekend. And those
that's cool.
are fucking sick.
That is cool. There was that one of the Japanese girls that just like looked so like she did not have an expression on her face, like she was bored and nervous the entire time. And then she's just like busting out front crooks and like the gnarliest tricks.
It seemed like all women all skaters except me and you
can do front
had front crooks. Let me rephrase that.
Right. Oh man, so that was exciting, dude.
Yeah,
that was a really good.
And
finals.
then the finals are actually happening
like at 5, I think, or they're already on right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch it later.
We're watching that tonight. So.
Don't spoil it, anyone watching. I don't know how you would reverse spoil this.
How would you spoil that?
This is live, right?
Somebody's on their phone here at the park. Cody's gonna tell us.
He's gonna come up and tell us.
Okay, so Daewon, right?
Daewon.
They come out with a documentary about the life of Daewon, and he's
49 minutes,
and he's in his 40s only. Like, can you imagine having this kind of movie made about you? Or, like, he's younger than me.
I think it could have been done for him in his 30s. Is he
younger or older? I think he's younger than me.
I think he's younger than you. I think it could have been done when he was in his 30s.
He could have had
been a legend
more chapters.
Forever. Yeah.
I really enjoy the style because this is similar to the Nora doc that Retta did with Adidas. Right? It's in the same vein.
Did Retta do this one, or he was just involved in the
he was definitely narrating, I would imagine.
Yeah, he was narrating.
Oh, yeah. He was doing all that. And then he was, at the chair reading a bunch of stuff. I would imagine this was probably his little project, which is a great way to go about it, man. Is terrific. I love that whole vibe, the style. I liked how they carried along with like current Daewon through each segment. Yeah.
Yeah, different stages of his life.
Yeah, and he was like, and referencing, having him like right now referencing that moment, that was really cool because it wasn't like a true interview. It was like this little mini, like a little adventure with him.
Yeah, he was just kind of hanging out.
It was cool. Yeah, I liked that.
I really liked it. 2 things that I took away. I think it was Mark Johnson who said it, that he like extended beyond Rodney because Rodney was doing like manuals on the tables and all this shit, and then Daewon started like stepping it up with like ledges and like he went beyond.
And tranny. I mean, Rodney doesn't do tranny.
I'm sorry, that's what it was. That's what he said. Tranny. Was like Rodney never went to tranny.
No.
And like Daewon obviously fucking kills it. So that stuck out to me. And then I said, I just had it on and then I got bullied into skating. I'm calling him out. How many times can I call him out? I saw a line that I took away because I am a janitor. And do you remember this? He talked about, he's like, I can't even imagine the janitor coming in the next
up
day.
All the tables
on the roof. And then he was saying, he's like, I'd set up a table, a kicker, a table, another table for aesthetic purposes. He's just throwing
a table
shit.
to shoot from.
Yeah, he's throwing shit everywhere.
Have you ever had to move picnic tables from a skate sesh?
No, dude, it's dry as fuck out here.
Yeah.
I will say this though. Now that I've been waiting, and I don't know why. Well, honestly, so that it was warmer.
Yeah.
The school I was just at, I'm back in Oshkosh now. The school I just left from, I was there for 5 months. Hella spot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, yeah, when you're when it's just you.
I'll show you the picture.
When it's just you in control of the fence, let's get it.
No fence.
Oh.
Just right in front of the thing. There. It's 2 like buttery benches, you can kind of do lines, but right next to it is a wall that you could almost like grind and like hit the wall or something.
Nice.
And then it also has, right across the street, it has like a kicker coming off a house.
That's cool.
Pretty
you know
cool
what
spot.
I did not realize so I learned a lot from watching this Daewon little doc, just because like there was such a long period of time. Why these guys got to park right here when I'm filming? All I'm gonna hear is their car now.
Yeah.
But there was just a lot of history during the time that I just wasn't around. I did not realize that he was the first documented hard flip.
No, I definitely
had no idea.
I was blown away by that.
And there was such a lame one. He even said it was just like such a bad representation of like the first real hard flip, because he wasn't the first one to do it. It's just the first one to film it.
Right. And I appreciated how much he kind of hates on his old shit. Like every
he
skater,
hates on it all.
He's like, that was another thing when he talked about. I forgot what video, Deca maybe. He talked about the ender
warehouse?
where. Oh no, was that the warehouse?
They
video?
were in the warehouse. Yeah.
Okay, not that video. He talked about one where I forgot who edited the video. I forgot who he said, but he nose wheeled. That's cool. That's in there. He nose wheeled this like bank, and he's like,
"Oh yeah."
I was so embarrassed because I just did that trick for fun.
Yeah, because he was just filming it at the end.
Yeah.
Corey
McKay,
the filmer. No,
is that right, or is that a skater?
No, Kennedy. Colin Kennedy was the filmer.
Shit.
It was his project, yeah.
Okay.
And he was just like, no, dude, just do that. Just have fun. And it's so gnarly.
And he was like, it's just so rad to hear, because it's like every skater. He was like embarrassed. He's like, oh, I don't want to see this.
Right.
That's not what I want in that video.
Right.
How many times have I said that to you while you're editing? I'm like, I hate this part of it.
I know, but then it becomes a part that everybody's
I know,
like,
people
that's
love
cool.
it.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Like Parker was just doing that like bonk off the wall. He's
trick
like,
I filmed it today.
He's like, that's such a lame trick. I'm like, it looks so cool.
Yeah, and like, it's all cool.
Right?
But that's this. Welcome to this podcast. If you didn't know, it's all cool.
Oh, cool. Another thing though was I really enjoyed how they talked about how Instagram is like his perfect medium to just like post his clips, because he does it on his own.
Was this further in? Because again, I got
you missed some of it.
Freaking bullied.
Nora was talking about it. She's like how Instagram is just like the perfect way for him to express himself, because he doesn't necessarily like, he can't go to a park and really do his thing, because everybody wants his signature like autograph. Everybody wants to see how loose his trucks are, and and he's down to like
where the bushings are.
I did the same thing when I met him. I was like, let me see your trucks.
Yeah. But, you are that person.
But so yeah, for him to be able to go and skate in places on his own and do these things at his favorite curbs and his favorite bench and his favorite this and that is just a great way for all of us to see his genius.
And I think it was Colin Kennedy. Is it Colin Kennedy?
Yeah, I think it's Colin Kennedy.
Okay.
Because not Corey Kennedy, it's Colin Kennedy.
That doesn't sound, I thought it was like, whatever. Who the fuck? We'll figure it out. He said something about like he should just be skating more simple.
Right.
And people do appreciate that. Like, he can just do nose wheelies, tray nose wheelies, and people love it.
Some of the simplest things that look simple are so difficult, but I'd love to see him do those like crooks around the curved curbs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just 4 inches off the ground, but he goes around the whole thing.
Or the blunts where he wraps his leg around.
Yeah.
Like,
wasn't he the first one to do the switch backside blunt slide flip out or something?
Oh, maybe. Because in the same thing,
there was one, but it was on a curb. But it was just like so many tricks
in
that guy did.
Same part of it, he was saying like, you don't want me to flip in or flip out, and he's like, no, just like skates in. Yeah. And like, I remember that period
he kept wanting
where
to up himself.
And like every skater,
right? But he's too far beyond.
Yeah, but
he ups himself with his Instagram, like switching wheels, switching shoes.
Yeah,
like,
and he's so like he's
blunts
still
between rails,
so ahead of the trend. Like he starts the trends
for sure.
It's incredible. He's a legend.
Well, that was why I wanted to see if you had watched that Future Primitive yet, because like Powell Peralta just published the full video of the Bones Brigade video show, and then the Future Primitive, which are like the very first 2 videos that they did. I believe, was that before? I think because the next one was Animal Chin, I believe.
Okay.
So these are the first ones, and man, these were just like I said, it was my Instagram, because that's all I had for reference besides magazines to see how tricks were done, and it was like, so it was just a cool thing. But I wanted you to see like so many tricks that are happening right now were there in the 80s, 83, 84.
It all cycles
some of the
around.
Yeah. And the way that they would do like the weird like street contest, like just putting the, putting a car full of graffiti, and like just little kick ramps.
Do you remember the Weekend, again, bringing them back up? Do you remember when they did that like launch ramp like tour? That's fucking I love that shit.
It's so cool.
I guess the other thing
launch ramps scare me now. Just
really?
Just my old age, because I just don't want to wash out. And one of the last tricks I did as a kid skateboarding, before I stopped, I tried to go fakie off of a launch ramp.
Oh yeah.
And I washed out, and I dislocated my finger on the nail that was holding the coping in, because it was just PVC coping and nails. We didn't know what we were doing. So I totally I have a scar still. Look at that. That scar.
Damn.
Is from me catching that nail.
And we are doing video this time.
Yeah,
so
there's a scar right there, man. It's like both of those fingers got jacked.
That's fucking gnarly. On my, my little 1 foot kicker that I have. That's what I popped my rib on. I think same thing. I was going up fakie. I was going up on it, and I slipped out and fell on the top. And it's and I didn't think about it for days. And then ended up being I had such a hard time breathing.
Did you see what I just did on my little ramp?
Yeah,
dude,
probably
that was right on the metal coping, man.
Yeah, for sure. And you were on the 2-footer, right?
The 2-footer, but I was trying to get that nose crook pop in, and I'm just trying to get down and crouch and grab the board. But in the process, I'm getting nose crook in.
Yeah,
I'm coming in pretty good now. I'm not really reverting. So that's cool. I just got to get him lower, crouch him lower, so that I can start popping him in. But that last one, I just missed it, and I slipped out, and I hit my lower back right on that metal coping, dude. That hurt so much, dude. It's
gnarly.
I mean, I'm surprised I'm able to skate I am. I don't know, man. The yoga, dude. I thank yoga. I did yoga that day after that. I cut the clip, but as soon as I fell, I got up and I started doing some stretches, some yoga, and then I did a full class with Dawn later.
It fucking helps, dude.
It helps so much.
The other day, I went to Appleton to skate, and I after I was leaving, because then I have a drive home. I just did the stretches before, and I felt fine. As long as you stay loose, you're gonna be.
It helps, man. It helps. It just helps the way that I fall, and I think it's just I'm a little bit more limber.
Shout out to Walker.
I did though hit my back though, man. I freaked out, and I thought I hit my spine. I was I kind of freaked out. You could see it in the clip, dude.
Yeah.
But it was it's my lower back is to the right, right there on the right side of the spine, but dude, right on my. I don't know if that's your pelvic bone, your hip.
My mother last weekend called me. She was in the ER 2 days in a row because they thought it was kidney stones. Yeah. She just same spot. She just
fell on the coping.
Yeah. She was trying nose pick in. Actually, she landed it.
Mom Donna.
That's cool. They should get a mom to do it. She was helping my sister move and just pull, and it's so easy to just pull that. Yeah. But she was dude, she was throwing up. She was in so much pain.
Wait, so
fucking gnarly.
Hold on, go back 10 seconds. If a mom did it, it's a mom Donna. So all these dads that are skaters do madadas.
Madadas sounds awful. Dadadas actually sounds worse now that I say it. Daydana.
All right, those are bad examples.
Yeah, cut. Yeah. That'll be middle of the video will be cut too. So I want to just 1 second. Okay, I want to go back to Daewon.
Yeah, please.
One thing that happened, I think 2 nights ago, Greg Lutzka.
Yeah.
They were both in almost round 3.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize until he posted. I think it was last night, 2 nights ago. He posted 5 1-minute clips of his part in that.
Yeah, Lutzka did?
Yeah, okay. Lutzka did on his Instagram. And I didn't realize how influential that video was until his song in it is Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
And I think that might, not even thinking about it until I saw the clip he posted, I think that might have been Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, because I remember getting that video as a promotional video. And I remember Sheckler being super fun. He was 14 or 15.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was the first kid in Almost.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, long time. So, and that was big. I think I had Yeah Right, Dying to Live, and then I got that one for free. All around that time.
Yeah.
I watched it thousands of times, and like
that's like my future primitive. Like,
yeah, exactly.
we wore
it's kind
those
of the
tapes
same.
out.
But like, I didn't even realize how big of an influence it was until.
That's why your arms are always up, because of Letzka's arms. He's got those elbows. No, your hands go up, but you got the elbows. He's got a weird look.
I have, and I hate to admit this on camera, I have fake Evan Smith arms.
Yeah, fake,
right?
Yeah.
I love Evan Smith, but only he can do that.
That's funny. Man, I had something on the tip of my tongue I was just about to say when you were talking about Let's Go.
Oh.
Now I can't.
But I hit him up, and I'm like, dude, I've watched this 1,000 times, and like, this might be why I'm into Jimmy. And then we like just started talking about, he's like, oh, that's like, I love Jimi Hendrix. And then I asked him what his favorite song is, and then I didn't get a response because he's a busy guy.
I remember now. What was the diagram that we were looking to have built, or someone or us build of all
the Wikipedia page of every sponsor?
Was it all the sponsors and how they broke out? Because I had another thought in mind.
Oh, what teams people are on?
Okay, teams.
Yeah, and then it's like this guy hangs out with it, like Jamie Foy on Red Bull.
Good. Okay, that's the Venn diagram. So I was thinking now with like the 9 Club, and now with like this Daewon doc and all this information that's coming out these days, what I want to see is a breakdown of all the brands and when they started and how they shifted.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Did the camera just shut off?
Oh, did we lose the battery on it?
Oh.
Yeah, change the battery pack, of course.
Of course.
That's all right. But we'll keep recording.
Well, yeah, we'll keep recording.
Then we'll just cut to skating.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good, right?
But so I want to see like how it breaks out from brands.
Yeah.
Not just skaters and their sponsors, but you can almost have to put the skaters in there. But I want to see how the brands.
There's
because
people that move though too.
No, but so that's what I mean. Like not necessarily the people, but I want to see the brands, how it came through history of like how World Industries then broke off and became Plan B, and then almost because Daewon was like, it's just you and me, kid.
And didn't World Industries also girls started from that too?
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. Girls all popped off except for Daewon, and see,
everyone fucking
those little bits of history I wasn't fully aware of, but I would love to just see like a nerdy kind of graph.
I remember there being one in Thrasher, and it was for Baker, Shake John, Death Wish, Piss Drunk.
Yeah, that's just one little fork.
Yeah, one little fork,
like a
and
family tree.
It was
like
two,
a family tree.
Yeah, that's what it was. 2 pages of like all the skaters.
Yeah. Oh, it's got to be a huge document.
Yeah,
I just saw one recently of like all the companies that Disney owns, because they own Marvel.
Dude.
They own,
and now they're doing
Fox.
that streaming service.
Yeah, so they own so many. So it's a similar kind of diagram that I'd like to see for the skate world industry. It'd be pretty cool, because right now, even with Deerdick and Street League, it's like it's got to go through time.
Yeah,
because like all the different industries coming up out of that one.
Like Weekend is now distributing Frog.
Right.
Like that's through Weekend. So now it's like this was a small brand that like who was first distributed? It was like the Barracks that was distributing Weekend.
Through the canteen. Right.
And then now Weekend is like carrying another team. It's like crazy, the evolution.
It's pretty cool. So I mean, I don't know if I would ever get to do that. But it would be fun if somebody
Spot the loony.
Spot the loony.
You got all the tricks, okay?
Yeah, get to work. Get out of the parks.
Get out of the parks.
Get on Excel or make a big PDF.
And get on Excel. Get on Microsoft 97.
We need a sales deck.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we're at the park. So local shred report here.
We'll throw the locals in only on.
All right, if I remember. Let's see if I do. How many minutes in? Let's see, 23 minutes in.
Locals only.
So you called a trick out for me, and I spent like that first hour trying it, and I finally got a couple of them. But you've got this really nice little quarter pipe to bank that you do a bunch of tricks on, and you called out backside boneless into the bank.
Yeah.
And I got like 3 or 4 of them where I've toes touched. I finally got a decent one, I think.
I think the one I filmed is really
you
good.
got.
I think it's the best.
I think we both got that angle, which is sweet. So now it's your turn to get something hairy.
Yeah.
What are you working on today?
Well, I gotta go. I landed it before my phone died. Fucking cars. I landed it before my phone died.
Right.
And your boy's phone died.
Always. Because you're watching the Daewon doc in the sun.
Yeah. It was already dead before the beginning. I'm trying front shove on the bump to like.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. You got.
I gotta get a cleaner. The one I saw, I gotta get a cleaner one.
I would love to do back shove over that.
Try it, dude. Weren't you? There was one day you were
trying it. I didn't go
it.
over it. I just went up it.
Yeah.
I don't ever went over
I mean,
it.
today's the day to launch one.
Maybe.
Do you have... Usually I ask you, like, do you have trick advice on this?
Right.
Do you have a trick that I should try today? Because that front shove, I was thinking, maybe varial heel on the bank.
What do I want to see? You know what I want to see you do? Even just, like, up on any of these quarter pipes is a stalled front smith.
Stalled.
Like, you always pop into them.
Yeah.
I want to see you roll into one and just stall it. Like,
And,
just
like-
style it out.
Okay.
Just, you know how sometimes I bend my knees and just style it out. I
And
want to
go
see
up,
you
like
just,
go up, like
just
like a roll up 50, but like
totally.
Yeah.
You roll like a roll up 5-0, and then you just dip it.
All right, I'm down. I'm down. I'll come like up the
It's
Euro.
not a difficult one. It's just all about style.
Yeah, and I do always like mine. I get away with getting them in skate, and I
'cause
never
you-
do them otherwise.
No, it's like you pop up and crack right into them, and then you're out.
Yeah, I pop. I like
Yeah.
pop, and it's almost like a Chris Russell.
Because
where
even
you
your
fucking,
50-50s,
nail
you
it.
mostly pop into them.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see you learn how to just roll into them.
50-50s and 5-0s though, I can roll into. Although that was only that one day.
Right. So that's cool. That's what I'd like to see you
All
try.
right, I'll try it.
All right, so let's get to skating.
Let's end this.
Thanks everybody for checking us out. There goes Cody, ripping it out.
Get it, dog.
Check us
we'll
out.
end it right here if he lands it.
Skatosis. Oh, is he gonna land it? Oh, he got up there. Euro gap.
You suck!
Skatosis.com. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're all over the place. We love you.
Thanks, you guys.
Ciao.
From Oshkosh.
Peace. I like how you put the peace sign up to just the
The
audio.
video's still going, right?
No.
No, of course not.
Old Dude Skate Co.